And now let's move to starting lineups for both teams. First, with our visitors, the Arkansas-Monticello Blossoms. Number 1, Mia Small. Number 2, Michaela Brown. Number 5, Taylor Brighton. Number 11, Tori Hamilton. Number 16, Taylor Calhoun. Number 17, Kinsey Thornton. And number 22, Riley Brennan. Head coach for the Blossoms is Jocelyn Garcia. And now to start out for your Washita Tigers. 6'1" sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri, number 5, Kayla Steinmeier. 5'10" sophomore from Jonesboro, number 11, Helen Church. 5'1" senior from Greenwood, number 12, Lexi Castillo. 5'8" sophomore from Belchase, Louisiana, number 14, EJ Day. 6'1" senior from Austin, Texas, number 15, Emily Lowe. 5'11" sophomore from Paulina, Louisiana, number 16, Zara Thomas. And the 5'10" senior from Little Rock, number 18, Riley Fielder. Head coach for the Tigers is Allison Griselle Kaiser.
Good evening, Tiger Nation, and welcome to Sturgis Physical Education Center here on the campus of Washita Baptist University. Looking forward to a good match tonight as your Washita Tigers are playing host to the Cotton Blossoms of the University of Arkansas at Monticello. Washita coming into this matchup 4-9 overall and 0-2 in conference. UAM sitting at 6-7 overall and 1-1 in conference. They are tied for 4th in the GAC. Washita tied for 10th at 0-2. Washita trying to get into the win column in conference for the first time this season. UAM recently took down SAU in 5 sets this past week. Washita on Tuesday went and faced a tough Harding team and lost in 3 sets. So the starters, if you didn't hear for UAM, are going to be number 1, Maya Smalls. Number 2, Michaela Brown. Number 5, Taylor Crichton. Number 11, Tori Hamilton. Number 16, Taylor Calhoun. Number 17, Kinsey Thornton. And number 22, Riley Krennick. The starters for Washita, the 6'1" sophomore. Number 5, Kayla Steinmeier, the 5'10" sophomore. Number 11, Kellen Church, the 5'1" senior, Lexi Castillo. Sophomore from Belchase, Louisiana, EJ Day. The senior from Austin, Texas, Emily Lowe. The sophomore from Paulina, Louisiana. And number 18, Riley Fielder. Kellen Church back to serve to start things off. So Church leads the team in service aces at 20. Also top 10 in the GAC, believe top 5 in the GAC at that mark. So Church, a 2-sport athlete here at Washita, plays volleyball and softball. And that's going to go out off the hands of a Tiger. Point, UAM. Back to serve now is number 1, Maya Smalls. Received by Day. The set over to Lowe. Lowe with the attack, and this is going to go off of a Cotton Blossom. Off of Smalls, 4-point, tied back up at 1. Lowe picks up her first kill of the night. And back to serve is going to be EJ Day. To apologize for no graphics. Hopefully we'll have them up shortly. Day's serve is received. The setup, and Williams got to put it back over. Castillo gets it. The setup for Lowe again. And Lowe's shot is blocked right back onto the Washita side. Point, Cotton Blossoms. Substitutions for UAM. Caitlin Ricksburg in. Richburg back to serve, the senior from Magnolia, Texas. Received by Castle, set up for Fielder on this far side. Church gets that one. Castle with the set over to Fielder again. She'll float it over. William keeps it going. The attack from Steinmeier will be saved by Cotton Blossom. Good effort there by Monticello. Little floater attack stays alive. The attack from Fielder. And that'll go off the hands of a Cotton Blossom point. Ouachita. Tied back up at 2. Emily Lowe, the senior out of Austin, Texas, back to serve. Lowe does have 2 aces this year. Shot is put back down by the Tigers, kept alive. Lowe keeps it alive, but they a bit awkward off the heads and Church couldn't get there in time. 3-2 Cotton Blossoms. Serve is received by Castello. The set from Church. That's going to be too much of attack from Fielder. UAM now takes a 2-point lead, 4-2. Back to serve is number 5, the libero, Taylor Crichton. Church with the set over to Steinmeier. Steinmeier's attack. They're calling error on UAM. Either way, though, is going to go Washington on point. It's now 4-3 Cotton Blossoms. Tammy Faiga, the senior out of Waxahachie, Texas, back to serve. The attack there received by Faiga. Floater. And we call a out of bounds, must have hit the antenna on the Cotton Blossoms, and we are tied up at 4. Faiga back to serve again. Senior setter on this Tiger team. Receives well by the Cotton Blossoms. The attack. They call an error on the Tigers' point, Cotton Blossoms. Back to serve is going to be number 2, Michaela Brown, the sophomore from Garland, Texas. It is 5-4 here in set number 1. Castello receives it. Faiga sets it. Over to Thomas, and it's blocked back. Faiga puts it back over, and the Cotton Blossoms can't handle it. Went off the hands of number 13, Caitlin Richburg, the senior from Magnolia, Texas. Tigers get the points back, and it is 5-5. Steinmeier to serve. Seized by the Cotton Blossoms. The set up, the attack. Handled by Steinmeier, comes back over. But it's going to be out of bounds, point Cotton Blossoms. Substitution for UAM. Back to serve is number 17, Kinsey Thornton, the junior from Lubbock, Texas. Caslow receives it and set up for Steinmeier. Faiga with the dig. Caslow with a set, a little bit awkward, was going to be put over by Day. A good save by Faiga. Little awkwardness there, and it will be point Ouachita. We're tied back up at 6.
Tiger.
Castello back to serve. Castello serve received by UAM. The attack going to go off of Faiga. That would have been out of bounds unless it went off might have gone off the block on the front, but not quite sure. Back to serve is number 11, Tori Hamilton, a sophomore out of Crum, Texas. It is 7-6 UAM now. That's going to go out of bounds. They couldn't handle it. A little bit awkward off the reception by Lowe. Point for UAM. And that serve is going to be a little bit too much. That's going to go out of bounds. We got a few subs. Looks like Faiga and Jones are out, and Church and Fielder are in for the Tigers. Church going to go back to serve. Church also leading the team in assists and assists per set. Received. Attack. So we got out of bounds off the hands of Lowe and Day. Point for UAM. They now lead it by 2, 9-7. Cotton Blossoms.
7 for UAM number 1, Phoenix Falls.
Caslow keeps it alive. Steinmeier puts it over. Church couldn't quite get to it in time. Point to Cotton Blossom. Now a 3-point lead for UAM. UAM in the green, in the Kelly green jerseys tonight. Washita in the white. And that's going to go out. Point for Washita. 10-8 now. Washita trails. EJ Day back to serve for the Tigers. Monticello set to receive. The attack, kept alive. Good job by the front row. Castro, the set fielder, with an attack. Floater, kept it going. Block attempt there. Low with the attack. That's going to go off the hands of Day. Castro's behind him. It's going to go over Castro. Point for Monticello. 11-8 Monticello. Here in set number 1. Back to serve is number 13, Caitlin Richburg, the senior from Magnolia, Texas. Received by Steinmeier. The setup for Steinmeier. Kept going. The attack there is going to go off the hands of a couple of Tigers. Point for the Cotton Blossoms. And they're going to take a timeout, which means we will too. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center here on the campus of Washita Baptist University. Still in set number 1. University of Arkansas-Monticello leads it 12-8 here in set number 1. Back to serve is Caitlin Richburg of UAM. Received by Steinmeier. The setup for Fielder here on the outside. And kept going, but it's going to end up being 4 touches. Point for Tigers, and it should be a kill for Riley Fielder. 3 points set here, 12-9. Lowe, the senior from Austin, back to serve it away. Received by the Cotton Blossoms. Bit of a high serve. The attack is going to go out. Too much. Point, Washita. 2 points set now, 10-12. serves. Kept going. The attack from Steinmeier will go off the front, and it will fall. Point Ouachita. Back to a 1-point set here. It is 12-11. So Ouachita looking to tie it up here. And low serves gonna be a little bit too much. Point for UAM. That was just Lowe's. Or that was Lowe's 6th service error of the season. Serving is the libero number 5, Taylor Crichton. UAM leads it by 2 now, 13-11. And the scoreboards have gone off here at Sturgis Physical Education Center, trying to get that fixed. And they appear to be back on. We'll see if they can go back to the correct score. And they're back off. Some technical difficulties here in Sturgis Physical Education Center. Play will hopefully resume here momentarily. The SID crew over there working to get it going. And it's looking like we're going to have to go old school. Flip over scores. Oh, nope, scoreboard's back up. It is 13-11 UAM. But let's see. They do have the flip up scoreboard just in case. So a little bit of a free time out there for either team. 13 serving 11. Back to serve is Taylor Crichton, the libero today for UAM. Received by Day. The set from Church over to Steinmeier's block attempt is kept going. Let's see, that one a good dig by Day. The attack from Steinmeier. That's going to be up and trouble in the rafters, but William handles it. Day gets that one. Steinmeier puts it back over for Fielder. And that one ricocheted off the hands awkwardly. And going to go a kill for UAM. 14-11 Cotton Blossom. Ouachita struggled with that three-point hump all season. They'll get down by 3. They can cut it back every now and then. But it usually ends up back at that 3-point. See, that 3-point is dangerous in volleyball. So Ouachita trying to get in the win column. Day just has to put it back over. Probably would have been out, but it's kept alive. A great block shot there about that front row. And that's a kill for, I believe, Kayla Steinmeier. And it is 14-12 now. Some substitutions here as Faiga comes in for Fielder and Jones comes in for Church. Brooke Jones, the sophomore from Greenwood. Back to serve is Tammy Faiga, the senior from Waxahachie, Texas. Good save by Day. On error and illegal handling on Ouachita. Point for the Cotton Blossoms. Back to 3-point, 15-2. Steinmeier leading all scorers with 3 kills so far after that last one. So they're going to call that handling error on Jones. Castlew receives that serve. The set from Faiga. The attack from Steinmeier. Gets it. And makes it back to a 2-point set, 15-13. Did a good job there for Steinmeier to get that one. Received by the Cotton Blossoms. The set, the attack, good dig from Faiga there after the hard hit attack. Floater there, and it will fall on the court. Point for UAM, 16-13. Substitutions for Monticello now. One thing Ouachita has to do is get their hitting percentage up. They've been struggling with that all season, as their hitting percentage is just .137. You really want that near the 300 mark. It's like batting, if those of you familiar with baseball, similar to you want to be batting around 300. Going to be hitting around 300 in volleyball. A good block by UAM. Castelo keeps it going. Day puts it back over. Good dig from Faiga, and it's going to be too far off to handle. Point for the Cotton Blossoms. Now a 4-point set, 17-13. Victoria Hamilton got that kill. That is her 4th of the night. Day gets that one. A set from Faiga. Zara Thomas's shot is going to be an attack error. Point for the Cotton Blossoms. And Washita will take another timeout. And so that means we will too. It is 18-13. UAM over Washita. We will take a quick break and be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. Still in set number 1, UAM with a 5-point 18-13 lead over the Washita Tigers. UAM trying to continue their win streak. Like I said, they took on, or add to their win streak. As they took on Monticello took on Southern Arkansas and defeated them in 5 sets this past Tuesday. The serve is received by Day at the back. Faiga keeps it going, and Day's going to have to put it over the net, and it won't be enough. So UAM is 6 and 7 overall. Some common opponents that the two of us do share is, and that was Point Tigers. So that one was in. 5-point set, 19-14. But both of us have played Auburn, Montgomery, and Mississippi College. UAM lost to both of those. Washita split with Mississippi College. And that's going to be a kill for the Cotton Blossoms. No, they're going to say somebody was in the net. Point for Washita. Lucky break there for the Tigers. 4-point set, 19-15. You really don't want to drop this first set for Washita. In GAC play, UAM started off against Arkansas Tech, who is currently in first place in the GAC. They're tied for first at 2-0. And that is a block for Brooke Jones. A fantastic block there, makes it a 3-point set. Castelo back to serve, the senior captain from Greenwood. And then they took out Southern Arkansas University in 5 sets. That one's going to roll over the net, but it's kept going by the Blossoms. The attack received by Steinmeier, and they're going to call an error on Washita. Point for UAM, back to a 4-point set, 20-16. So it's still very early in this GAC season. A little bit of miscommunication there. Point back to UAM. Back to 5-point set. At this point, when you hit that 21-point margin in volleyball, when you're down by 3 or more, it's not pretty. And most of the time, teams cannot make that comeback. We'll see if Washita can pull it together here. But they might need to look ahead to set number 2, as that one's going to have too much on it and go out of bounds. 22-16. We saw Washita struggle against Henderson last week. The attack from Day, and Day will get a kill to make it 22-17. Good attack and a good kill there for Day. Back to serve is believe that is Kellen Church. And that's going to be an attack error, went into the net, point Washita. 4-point set, 22-18. Church, the sophomore from Jonesboro. The attack from Day. Handled by Cottonmouth. It's going to fall. Miscommunication. Point Washita. 3-point set, 22-19. Church back to serve. Church, one of the best servers on this Washita team. A low serve, handled well. The attack is blocked by Fielder and low on that front row. And Cotton Boston will take a timeout. We'll take another one with them. We will be right back here. It is 22-20 UAM on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
What does amazing look like? A new life. A precious gift. A strong heartbeat. Odds defied. Faith in action. And 100 years of all our best. Baptist Health. Keep on amazing.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. Still in set number one. It is a 2-point set, 22-20. Church serves it away. Washita trying to mount a comeback here in set number one. A good dig by Castlo. She leads the GAC in that category. Day with another attack attempt, but a good block by that front row of the Blossoms. I believe that was number 16, Taylor Calhoun, who led the way on that one. 23-20 now the score. Received by Steinmeier. The setup for Lowe, and Lowe picks up a kill. 21-23 the score. That block was actually credited to Kaylin Duncan, number 21. Brooke Jones to serve. Actually, too much. Actually, that was Avery Joust serving. And that will bring up set point for Arkansas-Monticello. So Joust in now. Great, the freshman defensive specialist from Midland, Texas. Joust receives that serve, the setup. Fielders gets with the attack, kept going by UAM. UAM trying to win set number one. Church, Castello, Fielder with the attack again. Kept going. It's going to be poked over. Good job keeping it alive by Church. And somebody's going to be in the net. Point, Washita. UAM thinks that Washita got in the net, but the referees are ruling the other way. I couldn't tell from where I'm at, but the point's going to go to Washita. So Washita trying to stay in here. It's still set point. Joni Schneider coming in for Lowe to serve. Schneider, the junior out of Garland, Texas. She'll serve from about the midpoint of the back row. Received by UAM. The attack. It's kept going, a block attempt. Steinmeier with the attack. Received by their libero. Floater received by Schneider. Steinmeier with another attack, and it's going to fall. Point Tiger. 1 point set here, 24-23. A great kill there by Steinmeier. That, I believe that's going to be her 4th of the evening. Schneider back to serve once again. Received by the Cotton Blossoms. Set up the attack. A good dig by Church. It's going to be up near the net, and it's going to get just under. Could not be handled. And that will do it for set number 1. Ouachita fought all the way back, but they're going to lose set number 1, 25-23 to UAM. Got about a 3-minute break between sets, so we'll take a quick break. Would like to take a second to thank volleyball sponsors Slim and Shorties and John M. Pickett, attorney at law. And we will be right back here for set number 2 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands. Hey, are you trying to kill us both?
What?
Are you aware that on average there are almost 10 texting and driving deaths each day?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful, so don't do it. The text can wait.
Thanks.
Anytime. And now...
Remember, the text can wait.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands. Hey, are you trying to kill us both?
What?
Are you aware that on average there are almost 10 texting and driving deaths each day?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful, so don't do it. The text can wait.
Thanks.
Anytime. And now...
Remember, the text can wait.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. Getting ready for set number 2. UAM leads this one 1-0 so far after they took set 1 by a score of 25-23. Ouachita fought back from being down 6 at one point to bring it within 1 there at the end. So we're getting ready for set number 2. So it looks like the starting few for the Tigers looks pretty similar to what we had to begin with. Set number 2. Day with the attack there, and it will result in a kill for the Tigers. They'll take a lead in this one. Church to serve for the Tigers. A good block by Fielder and low, and it will be a point for the Tigers. The attack came from number 22, Riley Krennick, but a good block by Lowe and Fielder, the two seniors. Kellen Church back to serve, the sophomore from Jonesboro. Received the attack from number 16. Steinmeier digs it, the set over for Day with the attack, and it will fall. Tigers take a 3-0 lead on another kill. That's Day's fourth kill. She's tied with Steinmeier at 4, and they're tied with Jamie Agnew of UAM for the most of the night. Church back to serve once again. Her serve. Received. Church saves it there. Fielder with a set, and Castro puts it over. UAM wanted to argue that it was 4 touches, but the referee says otherwise. Day's attack, received by the libero, Crichton. Castro with the dig. The set over to Day. A good rally here by either team. A fake set. Castro with an amazing save. Day with another attack, and it's just too much outside. Point for UAM. A fantastic save for Lexi Castro there on that one. Just too much off the hand of Day on the far side. Back to serve now is number 1, Mia Smalls. The freshman from Burleson, Texas, received by Steinmeier. Church puts it back over, and Day with an attack from the back row. And that one's going to go back. Lowe puts it back, but a great save by Thornton. Floater there. Day gets it. The set from Church. Back set to Fielder. Received by Smalls. The attack there, and it is stuffed. So Day couldn't handle that one. That was a point, I believe that was number 2, Michaela Brown. Michaela Brown leads UAM. And kills at 117 coming in tonight. Lowe's attack will go out of bounds. Point Tigers went off the hands of a couple cotton losses. Back to a 2-point lead for Washita. 4-2 now as E.J. Day goes back to serve. Day, the sophomore outside hitter out of Belle Chase, Louisiana. Day to serve. The attack, floater over. Steinmeier Lowe were expecting a little bit more off of that one, but it was a soft attack there from number 16. That is Taylor Calhoun. The serve there. A little bit awkward reception, but Church keeps it going. A good block attempt by UAM. The attack there is blocked, but a good dig from the libero. Castro the set over to Fielder here on the close side. Her attack. Dug out by Smalls. The set from Thornton. Floater over. Castro gets it on a dig. Steinmeier with the attack. A little bit awkward. Block attempt there. Kept going. That's going to stay on UAM's side. The set for Lowe. Church with the set over to Steinmeier, and Steinmeier gets the kill. Back to a 2-point lead, 5-3. Lexi Castro back to serve. That's going to be a service error on Castro. Point for UAM. Back to serve is number 5, Taylor Crichton. Steinmeier receives. Church sets it up for Steinmeier. And that kill is too much for number 13, Richburg. That is a face kill there for Kayla Steinmeier. 6-4 Washita. Tammy Faiga back to serve. The senior setter from Waxahachie. Crichton sets. And Richburg has put it over the attack from Jones. Went to the far side there. And Steinmeier puts it right back into the court. Point Tigers. Back to a 3-point lead for Washita. 7-4. Faiga back to serve. Faiga does have 13 service aces on the season. See if she can pick one up here soon. 17. So and that's going to be a kill for number 11, Tori Hamilton, the sophomore from Crum, Texas. Back to a 2-point set, 7-5. Back to service number 2, Michaela Brown. So Brown, the leading attacker with 117 kills, and that's going to be too much. Good communication there on the Washita side between Day and Castro to let that one float out. Back to a 3-point lead as Kayla Steinmeier goes back to serve. Steinmeier, the sophomore outside hitter from St. Charles, Missouri, and Francis Powell Central High School. Listed at 6'1", serves it away. Received by Crichton. A little floater attack, and it was able to put it right where nobody was. That was, I believe, number 11 Hamilton again. Point for UAM. So where Hamilton was able to put it, that's called the donut in volleyball. They all kind of spread out away from that area, and a little bit of a floater attack there gets it done for the Cotton Blossoms. 2-point set, 8-6. Serving is number 17, Kinsey Thornton. And some miscommunication there, Faiga couldn't come up with it. 1-point set now, 8-7. Thornton to serve once again. Thornton with the bright reddish pink hair. Steinmeier receives a set from Faiga over to Day. The attack from Day. Inbounds point. Washita. A great attack there by Day. That should be her 5th kill of the day. Back to serve now is Carly Bonham, the freshman right side hitter, middle blocker from Kerrville, Texas. The attack from number 22 is blocked, and Bonham is caught slipping there. Coach Frizz was not happy about that one. So Bonham caught slipping on that one. Point for UAM, back to a 1-point set. Serving now is number 11, Tori Hamilton, the sophomore outside hitter from Texas. She serves. Day receives. Faiga sets. Jones with the attack, and it's going to ricochet off of Hamilton. Point Tigers. We got the basketball team in here once again tonight, and they're going to bring some much-needed noise here to Sturgis Physical Education Center. Back to serve, back in is number 11, Kellen Church. Church, top 5 in the JAC in service aces. Awkward there, and she'll pick one up right there. That's her 21st of the season. So 21 service aces now on the season for Kellen Church. Tigers have been able to string a lot of points together, and she's the one serving. And that was going to be too far out. That's an attack error, number 16, Taylor Calhoun. The senior from McKinney, Texas, gives a point to the Tigers. 4-point lead for Washita, their largest of the night at 12-8. Church back to serve again. Attack there. Church couldn't handle it. That was some good misdirection there by number 22, Riley Krennick. So it made it look like she was going to attack right up the middle, but ends up going with the offset attack there on this near side. As Smalls, the freshman from Burleson, goes back to serve. Caslow with the reception. The set over to Fielder on the outside, received by Crichton. Caslow keeps it going off the block, and Church pushes it over. Small set, and Lowe blocks the shot back to the court. Point, Washita. A great block there by Lowe. Back set from Church. Blocked by Calhoun and Krennick. Fielder with the attack there. Did not go. Back to serve is number 13, Caitlin Richburg, the 5'2" senior from Magnolia, Texas. And that's going to go out. Point Washita, back to a 4-point lead for the Tigers. Low out and bottom in. Castlo goes back to serve. Castlo, the senior captain, does have 18 service aces as well. She's up there with Church on the number. The attack on this side. It's going to go out of bounds. Did not touch a Tiger. That's going to be an attack error on number 15, Jamie Agnew, a junior from Mountain City, Texas. Interesting choice of a town name of Mountain City. I don't think they have too many mountains in Texas, let alone enough to name a whole city Mountain City, but either way, Washita leads by 5. Good dig by Castlo. The set from Church over to Steinmeier, and it's going to go off the hands of UAMs and out of bounds. Point, Washita. And UAM's going to call a timeout. That means we'll take one with them. Washita leads it by 6, 16-10 here in set number 2. We will take a quick break and be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. It's a mouthful, honestly. That one's not one you can say that fast. Washita leads set number 2 by 6, 16-10 over UAM. Trying to tie this match up. Washita trying to get in the win column in conference this season. They're sitting at 0-2, tied with Southern Nazarene and SCU down for 10th in the GAC. UAM is tied for 4th with Henderson, Oklahoma Baptist, Southeastern, East Central, and Northwestern, all for 4th. As Castro served, the attack found Calhoun. Day keeps it going off the block of 10. Steinmeier with the attack. And they're going to have to put it back over. Back set to Fielder. Fielder's attack is blocked over to Steinmeier, and Steinmeier gets the kill. 7-point lead for the Tigers. Castlo back to serve once again. Castlo, the senior libero. She leads the GAC this year in digs. She led the GAC last year in digs and led the GAC in 2019 in digs. She's going to try to get that title again, and some mishandling there. A good job by Bonham putting that one back on the UAM side, makes it an 8-point lead for Washita. Off the net there, handled well by UAM. The attack, Castlo with a dig. Church sets it over for Steinmeier. Received by Hamilton. Another kill for Carly Bonham, and UAM couldn't haul that one in. Castlo back to serve once again. 5 straight points for Washita here. 19-10, and that one's going to go a little bit too far. Point for Monticello. Still an 8-point lead for the Tigers here, 19-11. Back to serve is the libero, number 5, Taylor Crichton. The freshman from Ward, Missouri, and she's going to serve it into the net. Washita makes it 20 points, 20-11 the score. Faiga in for Fielder and Jones in for Church. And Faiga goes back to serve. Faiga, the senior from Waxahachie, Texas. The attack, good block there by Jones. They're going to call an error on Washita. Nope, they're going to call a reserve. A reserve on that one. So it's still 20-11 as Faiga's back to serve. Faiga's second on the team in assists this year, making her. The attack, blocked, kept going. Castlo with a good dig. Vega sets it over to Steinmeier and just pokes it over. Castro with another great save. Not ran into Coach Frizz, but stays alive. And Brooke Jones' attack is a little bit too much. Point for the Cotton Blossoms, 20-12. Substitutions for UAM. Smalls out and Duncan is in. Serving is Michaela Brown, the sophomore from Garland, Texas. Steinmeier receives, set over to Bonham. Good dig by Crichton. Vega keeps it going. Almost like somebody went into the net on that one. Point, Cotton Blossoms. Still 7-point lead for Tigers. They lead at 20-13 here in set number 2. Brown to serve. That's going to be out of service error on UAM. That is Steinmeier back to serve. Steinmeier, the sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri. Steinmeier majoring in nursing with a minor in Christian studies. The attack there from number 15. Jamie Agnew gets the kill. 7-point set, 21-14. UAM has struggled behind the line a bit tonight from serving. They've got 6 service errors so far on the night. Steinmeier gets that one and a floater over by Faiga. The attack, and that's going to be a point, ball handling error called against Monticello. Point for Washita, 22-14. Washita looking in shape to win set number 2. The men's basketball team below us starting to heckle UAM a little bit. The attack there is blocked back by UAM, but it's going to go out of bounds. Point Washita, 23-14. 9-point lead for Washita as Carly Bonham, the freshman nursing major from Kerrville, Texas, heads back to serve. An interesting cross-court serve there from Bonham. The attack, she'll dig it out, but awkward off her forearms there. Point for UAM. Still an 8-point lead for Tigers. 23-15. Back to serve is number 11, Tori Hamilton, the sophomore from Texas. Steinmeier receives it. Brooke Jones with the attack. It's blocked. Castro digs it out. Over to Day for the attack now. And Day gets the kill to make it set point 24-15. Substitutions here as Fielders in for Faiga. And Church is in for Jones. Last time in, Church came back and got a service ace. She leads the team with 21. Let's see what she can do here as it is set point for the Tigers. And she'll rack one up there as Gordon couldn't handle it. Tigers win that one. Tigers will win set number 2 and tie it up. 25-15, a dominant 10-point win here in set number 2 to tie things up at 1 apiece. Another big break between sets. We'll be right back here on the Washington Sports Digital Network.
What does amazing look like? A century of inspiration. 180 pounds healthier. 5 steps forward. Countless miracles. 1 faithful mission. And 100 years of all our best. Baptist Health. Keep on amazing.
Everyone's known for something. Ours is simple. At the Southwest Auto Collection at iDriveSWA.com, you get the absolute lowest price on America's best brands. Ford, Lincoln, Chevy, GMC, Buick, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. And we deliver anywhere in the state, plus tires for life. It really is that simple. Visit us today, the Southwest Auto Collection, I-30 exit 78 in Arkadelphia, or online at iDriveSWA.com.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
And welcome back to Washington Baptist University. Getting ready for set number 3. It's tied up 1 apiece here after Washita won set 2, 25-15. A great bounce back after losing set number 1, 25-23. So Washita trying to get in the win column for the first time this season in conference play. One thing Coach Friz talked about at the beginning of the season was that the Tigers needed to get their hitting percentage up. They're hitting just 137 so far on the season. And tonight they're hitting 195, which is an improvement over that. They're trying to get those numbers up, see if they can get better throughout the rest of these sets. Washita leading UAM in kills 26-22. Tied up in total attacks. Washita has 9 blocks so far to UAM's 4. Both teams have 2 service aces. The UAM has 6 service errors to Washita's 4. Steinmeier leading all scorers with 9 kills. Day in second place with 6. Church has 15 assists so far in the night, leading all athletes. Also has both service aces tonight. Castro leading with 12 digs. Like I said, she leads the GAC in digs and digs per set with 289 digs on the night and 5.78 digs per set. She has now eclipsed 300 digs on the season at 301 so far. We're just through 2 sets. Like I said, she has been the GAC's leading the barrel with digs and digs per set the past 2 seasons, looking to make it 3 in a row. And she has about, I believe, a Church going to be serving back to start things off again. She ended set number 2 with the service ace. Let's see how she starts set number 3. And she'll start it off with a service ace. That's 2 service aces in a row for 3 total for Church on the night. She's now at 23 aces on the season, and she goes back to serve once again. And that one's going to be put back by Smalls. Low fielder couldn't quite handle that one. Point for the Cotton Blossoms. Smalls goes back to serve. Smalls, the 5'7" freshman out of Burleson, Texas. Received by Steinmeier. Church sets it over to fielder. Crichton handles it. Lowe puts it up. Tack over to Day. A good save by Church. They're going to call 4 touches on Washita. Not sure where that 4th touch came from, but either way, it's 2-1 UAM now. Like I said, they hit it into the net instead of the block on that one. Steinmeier with the reception. The attack goes to Lowe, and it's going to go off that front row of UAM. And out of bounds, point for Washita. That went off the hands of Calhoun, and I believe Haley Fike. E.J. Day back to serve. Day with 8 aces on the year. Received by Thornton. Day cannot handle the hard-hitting attack from Caleb Brown. 3-2 UAM in set number 3. Number 13, Caitlin Richburg back to serve. Day receives. Church, they set over to Steinmeier. A great save by Richburg. And Calhoun pokes it over. Castlo with a set to fielder here on the close side. Kept going by Brown. Floater. Steinmeier gets it. Sets it up for Fielder. A back set to Brown. Castleau with a dig. Steinmeier with a floater attack. A good job by Crichton to get there. A great dig by Castleau. Day saves it, and Church is going to poke it over. Another attack, another dig for Castleau. It's going to go to the net. The Tigers keep it going. A great save there by Fielder and Church. Day with a good dig. It's set over to Steinmeier. Her attack kept going by Richburg. And UAM wins that rally. They take a 2-point lead. Day couldn't get there in time. Richburg back to serve once again. Richburg out of Tomball High School, a senior here at UAM. Received by Day. Castle's going to have to save it, and there was no communication there. Good effort by Castleau. Tigers couldn't handle it. 3-point set now, 5-2. Day out, and Schneider comes in. Schneider, the junior from Garland, Texas. Richburg to serve. 3 points in a row here for Monticello. The set over to Steinmeier. Another good dig by Crichton. And a hard attack from Agnew. Point for UAM. That was Agnew, the junior from Mountain City, Texas. Back to serve is Caitlin Richburg once again. Off a reception off of Steinmeier. And Schneider mishandles that one. Point UAM. And it will be 7-2 as Washita takes the timeout. We will too. We'll be right back here for set number 3. You are watching Washita Volleyball on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industry somewhere across Arkansas. We're a network of nearly 2,500 team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power through our family of 17 local electric distribution co-ops. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. So we are getting ready to continue set number 3. UAM leads it 7-2. Washita coming out of their timeout. Coach Frizz trying to encourage her players. Richburg back to serve. And that's going to be too much, out of bounds. Point back for the Tigers. 4 points, then 7-3. See if Washita can fight back into this one. Castleau to serve. The attack. That's out. That was number 15, Agnew once again. That one was close, but it just got over that line. 3-point set now is 7-4. Castleau, the senior captain, to serve. See by Richburg, the setup for Agnew. A good dig by Castleau. The set over to Steinmeier from Church. Agnew's going to hit it, and it's going to error on UAM. Point for Washita, 2-point set. They're going to call that a kill for Steinmeier. Steinmeier in double-digit kills tonight, and that'll be a service error on Castleau. Back to the 3-point set, 5-8. Back to serve is Crichton. Schneider receives a little bit awkward, but it's set over for Bonham. She'll poke it over. Point Tigers. Have a few substitutions. Faiga out, or Faiga in for Fielder, and Jones in for Church. As Faiga goes back to serve for Washita. Faiga, a GAC Distinguished Scholar Athlete back in 2019. Serves that one. The attack from Agnew is saved by Castelo, and Castelo's going to put it back over off of the bump from Faiga. That's going to be out of bounds. A attack error on Michaela Brown makes it a 1-point set, 8-7. Faiga back to serve, 7 serving 8 here. Received by Richburg. And Steinmeier puts it right back. But she hit the net on the way down. Point, UAM. It was a good attack there by Steinmeier, but just couldn't get her hand back over enough. 2-point set, 9-7. Michaela Brown to serve. Faiga with a set near the net. They're going to say Faiga crossed the line. Point UAM, 3-point set. It's 2 points in a row. That should have gone to Ouachita, but some miscues there by the Tigers. 10-7, Brown to serve once again. Received by Schneider. Attack from Steinmeier on the close side. Bonham keeps it going. Faiga puts it back for Schneider. Miscommunication there gives the Tigers a chance. Set up for Bonham, and she will push it out of bounds. Point, UAM. Back to a 4-point set. Ouachita had fought all the way back and made it a 1-point set. Brown serves, received by Steinmeier. Faiga sets it over to Jones, and she'll get the kill. That's Jones, the sophomore from Greenwood, gets the kill there as Day comes in for Schneider. 11-8 now. Steinmeier to serve, the sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri, with the service error on that one. 12-8, 4-point set. Back to serve now is number 17. Kenzie Thornton, the junior out of Lubbock, Texas, transferred in out of Kaiser University. Castelo with an awkward reception, puts it over for Day. Thornton gets that one to set up for Hamilton. Whistle's blown. They can say somebody on the Tigers was in the net. 5-point set here. Ouachita really beating themselves here so far in set number 3. Got to pull together here if they want to come back. Little fake set from Faiga. Kept going by cotton blockers. And that attack from Kaylin Duncan goes too far out. Point for Ouachita. Back to a 4-point set. Carly Bonham back to serve. The freshman from Kerrville. Poked back over by Lowe. The Young keeps it going. An attack from Day, and she'll get a kill, her 7th of the night. Three-point set, 13-10. Bottom with a service error that time. The 7th service error of the night for Ouachita. Serving now is number 11, Tori Hamilton. Set up for Jones here on this side. Faiga pokes it over. A block from Jones, and is going to get out of bounds. Point, Ouachita. Back to a 3-point set. Substitutions for the Tigers. Faiga out, Fielder in, Jones out, Church in as Church goes back to serve. She's gotten 3 service aces tonight. Let's see if she can look for 4 of them. The attack there from Calhoun. Set up for Lowe. Lowe's attack goes too far out. Point for UAM. Back to serve now is going to be Mia Swan. It is 15-11 here in set number 3. Smalls, the freshman from Burleson, Texas. Received by Steinmeier. Sets it up for Day here on this side. He needed stuff. That looked like a lift, but nothing's called. Caslow puts it up low with the attack. And they're going to call UAM in the net. Point for Ouachita. 3-point set once again, 15-12. EJ Day back to serve. Day, the sophomore from Belle Chase, Louisiana. Lowe with the block and the kill. A great job by Lowe. She'll pick up another block on the night. Day back to serve once again. 2-point set. Thornton saves it. The set over to Steinmeier, and she'll pick up a kill. Point Ouachita. 1-point set once again. Tigers got here earlier when it was 8-7, and they lost it 2 points that were errors on their end. But see if they can avoid that here as Day goes back to serve once again for the third straight point. Tigers looking to tie it up. And a fake set there from Smalls makes it back to a 2-point set. We're able to get the Tigers right there, what's called the donut. Nobody was there. And UAM takes a 16-14 lead here in set number 3. Richburg back to serve. Day receives. The set to Lowe, a little floater. A great dig by Caslow. Steinmeier with the attack, and she gets the kill. 16-15 now. Steinmeier gets her 12th kill of the night. Caslow to serve now. Received by Richburg. And a save from Smalls and Crichton. Steinmeier with the attack, and it falls, and we're tied up at 16. Whole new set here. We are tied up at 16, and Caslow goes back to serve. Caslow, the senior captain from Greenwood, to serve. Received by Crichton. The set over to Agnew. Caslow saves it. Church sets it up for Steinmeier, and that attack's going to be too far out. Point for UAM. 17-16. Crichton back to serve, the freshman from Willard, Missouri. Received by Day. Set, back set. And Hilder gets the kill off the hands of Agnew. Jack up at 17, subs for Ouachita. Faiga for Fielder, and Jones for Church as Faiga goes back to serve. Faiga serving. Received by Agnew, the set over for Brown, and is blocked by Steinmeier. Tigers take a lead. Faiga back to serve. Tigers with their first lead of the night. It's 18-17 Ouachita here in set number 3. Received by Richburg. Attack from Agnew. Caslow with a dig. Faiga sets it over to Steinmeier, and she floats it over. A fake set again, but Faiga was there for that one. Another set for Steinmeier. A great attack from good attack, or good save there from Crichton. And William gets the kill. Tied up at 18. Michaela Michaela Brown to serve. Received by Day to set from Faiga. Steinmeier's attempt. It could not be handled by that front row. Kill 4. The Tigers, they're back to a 1-point lead. Steinmeier back to serve. And serve received by Crichton. Set up over to Agnew. And Agnew will get a kill to tie it back up to 19. Agnew leads UAM in kills per set. And is showing it here in set number 3. 2 substitutions as Thornton and Fight come in for Richburg and Agnew. Thornton back to serve. So Thornton, the junior from Lubbock, a defensive specialist. Day receives it. Jones with the attack. Another one of those fake sets. Those have been so deadly for the Tigers. We saw it from Henderson a lot last week. We saw it often in the Ready Tiger Invitational on Saturday. That's something that Washington needs to work on. Day keeps it going. The attack, block, and it's going to go out of bounds off Fight. Point Tigers, and it's tied back up. Carly Bonham back to serve. Bonham's had a few service errors tonight. We'll see if she can fix that here. Received by Thornton. Attack and floater. Brooke Jones keeps it going. Attack from Day. Off of Fight. Got some backspin on it. Attack there. Steinmeier digs that one. A floater from low, and it gets in. Point Tiger. A fantastic attack there from Emily Lowe. Substitution here. Michaela Brown out and Kinley Martin in. It is 21-20 Washita here in set number 3. Bonham to serve once again. Received by Thornton. The attack. Oh, a great job by Bonham. And Thornton can't handle it. Tigers with a 2-point lead. A great play by Bonham. Heads up play there for the freshman from Kerrville. 22-20. Bonham to serve once again. Thornton receives it. Saved by Martin. Steinmeier gets it. Jones with the kill, 23-20. Jones picks up another kill. A great job from the sophomore from Greenwood. And UAM will call a timeout. Washita leads it by 3, 23-20 here in set number 3. We will take a quick break and be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experience as possible.
And welcome back to Washita Baptist University here in set number 3. Washita has a 3-point lead. Bottom to serve once again. Tigers have fought their way back from being down 5 points earlier in this set. Bottom to serve. And that's going to go out, and that's going to be another point for Tigers as UAM couldn't handle it. Set point coming up for Washita. This is going to be 5 straight serves here for Carly Bonham. Set point. And UAM's going to get a kill. I believe that was Haley Fight on that one. 24-21 now the score. to serve is number 14, Colleen Kilgore. Kilgore, a junior from Atlanta, Texas. Received by Day. The set to the low. Low gets the kill, and Tigers get the set to take a 2-1 lead here. A fantastic job by the Tigers, falling back after being down by around 5 points. To fight back and win this one by 4. A great job. Tigers win set number 3, 25-21 over the Cotton Blossoms. They take a 1-set lead, 2-1 over UAM. We will take a quick break between sets. We will be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
This is Stella. Stella likes retro style and old school country. Stella also likes holding alligators. It's time for a road trip. Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is Flo. When Flo isn't waiting tables at the Sunrise Grill, she's waiting on sunsets in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. Plan your next vacation at hotsprings.org.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living. During my road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. You can see Volleyball breaking their huddle between sets, headed back out to the court, getting ready for set number 4. Ouachita looking to pick up their first GAC conference win tonight against the Cotton Blossoms. They lead it 2-1 after picking up set number 3. They've won 2 straight sets by scores of 25-15 and 25-21. The UAM is 1-1 in conference play after losing to Arkansas Tech and then winning against SAU in 5 sets. Looks like the starting 6 for the Tigers will be Emily Lowe, EJ Day, Kellen Church, Tammy Fayuga, Lexi Castello, and Kayla Steinmeier. Castello came in for Carly Bonham, so we should see her in the rotation here shortly. UAM will be getting the serve on this one. It looks like it's going to be Maya Small next to serve. Small is the freshman from Burleson, Texas. Listed at 5'7", a setter for the Cotton Blossoms. First serve received by Dave. The back set from Faiga to Church. Church with an attack. Don't see many of those from her. Good block by Lowe. From Fike, Steinmeier gets it, Castello puts it back up over for Day. Steinmeier with a good dig. Steinmeier working her way towards a double-double, if that counted as a dig for her. 15 kills and 5 digs so far. Day with the attack and the kill. Tigers take the lead. 1-0 Ouachita. I thought that would have gone down as a dig for Steinmeier, but it does not go down in the rule book, or in the scorebook as well. As Church goes back to serve. Church is getting a lot of aces tonight. We'll see what she does here. The attack, the block. Lowe puts it back up. Church sets it over to Day on the far side. And Day gets another kill, her 9th of the night. She's about to hit double digits. Steinmeier leading all scorers with 15 total kills. Day in second with 9, tied with Tori Hamilton of the Cotton Blossoms. Church to serve once again. Set by Smalls, the attack from Mike's Caslow with the dig. The set over to Day. And Day's attack will just ride the top of the net. Point for UAM, it'll be 2-1. Back to serve is going to be number 13, Caitlin Richburg, the 5'2" senior. Caslow with the reception. Fielder with the attack from the far side, and Fielder picks up another kill. 2-point lead for Ouachita here in set number 4. Ouachita leads at 3-1. As Day goes back to serve. Received by Richburg. Smalls keeps it alive. The attack from Brown gets the Tigers where they are. Point for UAM. 3-2 set here. Crichton back to serve. Crichton, the 5'2" freshman from Willard, Missouri. Caslow receives the set from Church. Attack from Steinmeier is blocked. It goes off of Steinmeier's head, and Church is going to put it out of bounds. Point for UAM. Crichton to serve once again. Tied up at 3 points here. Received by Steinmeier. The set over to Lowe, and Lowe gets a kill. Good attack there from Lowe. Lowe subs out for Carly Bonham. Bonham back in. Castello back to serve. Castello about even in aces and errors so far this season. The attack from Agnew, too much. Good job by Castello to dodge that one. Point for Ouachita. Whoa, the line judge over here says that was in. That was not it. Oh, they're going to say they're a tip. Caslow dodged it. I don't know about that one. Brown back to serve. It's going to be 4-4 the score. The attack from Steinmeier is blocked. And oh no, it's kept alive! A great job by the Tigers. Fielder with that dig. Caslow sets it over for Steinmeier. And that one's blocked back down by Hamilton. Hamilton and Duncan in on the block on that one. Brown to serve once again. By Steinmeier. Caslow sets. Dave with the attack from the back row is put back down. Just kept up. A double touch on Ouachita. 4 touches on the Tigers. 2-point set for UAM. Ouachita's got to get back in rhythm. Good reception by Steinmeier. Steinmeier saves that one. The attack from Agnew, Day saves it. Over to Steinmeier again. And a block for UAM makes the 3-point set. If I were Coach Frizz, it'd be about this point I would call a timeout. They've allowed 4 straight points. The UAM lost some momentum, getting out of rhythm here. Tigers need get some back in their favor. A good reception by Caslow. The set from Church over to Fielder here on this side. It'll hit the antenna. Point for UAM. 4 points set 8-4. Brown to serve. Brown, the sophomore from Garland, Texas, serves it. And it will go out of bounds. Point Tigers. Back on the Washita column. Back on the Washita side here. Tammy Faiga goes back to serve. Jones will come in for fielder. Received by Brown. Bottom puts it back. A good rejection. By the UA in front. Duncan. Faiga gets it. Castro with a set over to Steinmeier. Steinmeier hasn't killed too much. But no, the line judge rules a touch. The same thing we saw earlier. This time the point goes to Washita. That's the exact same thing we saw earlier that went the other way. Tigers serving, back to serve Faiga once again. It's 8-6 now. Received by Richburg. Put back over Faiga with a dig. Jones puts it over. Duncan puts it over. The attack from Bonham. Richburg receives. The attack from Agnew that time. Faiga dives to get it. Castelo sets it for Steinmeier. Her attack is blocked, but kept going. Another attack from Agnew. She'll hit it into the net. Point Washington. All right, I will take back what I said about them needing to call a timeout. They got it back to within 1 point here. Good job by this Tiger team bouncing back. Faiga back to serve for the third straight point. High serve, received by Brown. It's set over to Agnew. And it will be blocked off of Bonham. The point for UAM, 9-7. Subs for. And Thornton in for Agnew. And Fike in for Richburg. Thornton back to serve. Thornton, the 5'6" junior from Lubbock. Received by Day. Faiga with a set. Back to Steinmeier here on the near side. Dug out by Brown. Good dig by Day. The back set to Jones. Brown gets it again. The attack from Fike, and Day can't handle it. That one might have got out of bounds, but I understand what Day was doing on that one. Back to the 3-point set. It's 10-7. Thornton to serve once again. That time received by Day. Set from Faiga. The attack from Jones is rejected, but kept alive. Bonham puts it over. That one is blocked by Bonham and Jones. Point Tigers. Two-point set, 8-10. Steinmeier to serve, the sophomore from Missouri. The attack, if Faiga can get there in time. Back to serve, number 11, Tori Hamilton. Some talking about between the referees. They're going to go talk to Coach. They're going to say the antenna is crooked. And it is. It will be fixed. And we are getting ready to set once again. So a short timeout there for either team. Hamilton, the sophomore from Crum, Texas, to serve. Set from Faiga back to Jones. Jones attempt is blocked. Point in. 12-8 now, your score. And Coach Frizz will call a timeout. And that means we will take one, too. Your score is 12-8 in favor of University of Arkansas-Monticello here in set number 4. We'll be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family. 'Lawyer
And welcome back to Arkadelphia, Arkansas, here in the Sturgis Physical Education Center on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. We are in set 4. University of Arkansas-Monticello leads it by 4, 12 to 8. Ouachita called the timeout, and they're going to try to come back in this one. They were able to come back from a 5-point deficit in set number 3. They'll have to do it again here in set 4. UAM trying to force a winner-take-all set 5. Ouachita trying to get out here in 4 sets. So Ouachita looking for their first conference win of the season. Back to serve, number 11, Tori Hamilton for UAM. She'll serve it, received by Day. Set from Fake over to Day. Interception by Hamilton. Steinmeier gets that one over. And it is put back down. Taylor Calhoun. Senior from McKinney, Texas for UAM. Hamilton back to serve once again. Schneider in for Steinmeier now. Schneider receives that one. The set, back set to Jones is blocked. Kept going. A great job there by the Tigers. And then go out of bounds off a Day. Point UAM. 6-point set here. Something the Tigers have struggled with so far this season is being able to finish matches. They get the momentum on their side, and then they'll start to falter later in the match. And a good put back there from Hamilton. And they'll end to make it a 7-point set, 15 to 8. Hamilton serving. Once again. By Schneider, the set from Faiga over to Day. Blocked, but out of bounds. Point Tigers. Carly Bonham back to serve for Ouachita. She was the one serving at the end of set number 3. And that's just some miscommunication. That'll go out of bounds. Point for Ouachita. Back to the 5-point set. 15 to 5. That's going to go down as an ace for Bonham. Tigers have had 5 aces so far tonight, 3 of them coming from Church. Set over to Fike, and Fike gets it. They're going to call a ball handling error. They're going to call the error on Kaylin Duncan. Bonham to serve once again. And she'll pick up another ace. Point Ouachita. 3-point set. 3 straight points for Bonham here. That was received by Thornton. Got by Duncan. Thornton has to put it back over. Bonham gets it. And that's a kill for Emily Lowe, and it's a 2-point set. What a kill for Emily Lowe. And UAM's going to call a timeout, and we'll take one with them. It is 15 to 13 UAM. Ouachita fighting back here in set number 4. We'll be right back on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
And welcome back. Sorry about that. Went to turn the microphone down on the headset there. It is 2-point set here, 15 to 13. Ouachita trails. Bonham will be back to serve. This will be her 5th straight point to serve. Ouachita has gotten 5 in a row. Bonham's back to serve. She has 3 aces so far tonight. Tigers have 2 players with 3 aces. It's Bonham and Church. Bonham back to serve here. Bonham serve. She has that knuckleball serve that can be so hard to handle. And that one's going to be out. 1 point set, 15-14. That's a big part of Bonham's service aces tonight is if she hits it correctly, it looks like a knuckleball in baseball. That ball does not rotate any. You can watch it across your screen. It won't move. And there's a service error there. And that's back to a 2-point set, 16-14. And that's as good as that style of serve is, that's a problem with it. The way you have to hit the ball, it's easy to hit it a little bit too high where it goes into the net. But UAM answers back with a service error of their own from Mia Smalls. The point for Ouachita. Church is in, and Fielder comes in for Jones and Faiga. That means Church is going back to serve. She's going to be looking to take the lead in aces, so they're tied at 3. Church has a similar serve. It still rotates a little bit, but not quite like Bonham's. So Church's is hit just a little bit harder as the attack there from Fike is going to fall. Schneider and Castelo both went for it but couldn't come up with it. 2-point set. Subs for UAM. Richburg for Fikes. And Agnew for Thornton. Richburg back to serve. Richburg, the senior from Magnolia, Texas. And Tom Bull High School. 17 serving 15. Received by Castelo. The set for Lowe. Attack from Agnew. Good dig by Schneider. The set over to Day, and Day picks up a kill, 17-16. Substitutions. Steinmeier back in. Steinmeier has 16 kills on the night and 7 digs. Steinmeier's looking for her second double-double of the season. See if she can get it here in set number 4 as Day goes to serve it away. A low serve from Day. Almost out of bounds, but a good job by UAM to handle it. Steinmeier gets that one. Fielder with the attack. The attack from Brown. Day digs it. Steinmeier with another attack. That was dug out by Richburg. Agnew with the attack. Castelo with the dig. The set over to Steinmeier is blocked and falls to the court. 18-16 UAM. Sorry about that. Back to serve. Number 5, Taylor Crichton. Received by Steinmeier. The setup for Lowe with the attack, and it's going to be a kill for Emily Lowe. Back to a 1-point set. Back to service Castelo. Tigers were able to put a few points together off of Castelo's serves earlier today. Let's see if they can do it again here. Castelo, one of the 2 captains on this team, back to serve. Received by Richburg. The set from Smalls over to Agnew, and they thought it was going to go out, but it stays in. Back to a 2-point set, 19-17, Monticello. Smalls out for, that was Duncan that came back in. Brown to serve. Steinmeier with the reception. The set over to Bonham. She floats it over. Brown saves it. That's going to be out of bounds. Point Tigers. Substitutions here. Faiga in for Fielder and Jones in for Church. So Faiga, the senior, is going to head back to serve. Tigers put together 4 straight off of Faiga earlier in this set. They'll need to put some together here and try to take a lead. The serve, cross-court serve. Set up by Duncan to Agnew. Agnew's attack is blocked by Jones and Bonham. We're tied up at 19. A great job by the Tigers there. That front row really stepping up here tonight. 19-19. Tigers serving, trying to put this one away. Looking for their first lead since early here in set number 4. The attack there, dug by Castelo. The set over to Steinmeier. And there, her attack is blocked by Duncan and Hamilton. Back to a 1-point lead for UAM. UAM trying to force a decisive 5th set. Ouachita trying to get back and take a lead and win this one in 4. Dug out by Day, a good There's Steinmeier with the attack over. Almost in, but it will be out. Point for UAM. Washita wanted a tip, but did not get it. 21-19 now. Thornton to serve. That one's going to be out. UAM not happy about that. That one was close. Line judge over on that side calls it for the Tigers. 21-20 now. Steinmeier to serve, the sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri. Received by Brown. The set from goes off the hands of the front. The set to Jones off of Thornton. The attack from Fikes. It's blocked and inbounds. Jones and Bottom get another block, and it is 21-21. Bag tied up. Steinmeier to serve once again. They're going to call that an attack error with a block. Received by Brown. The set from Duncan. The attack went off awkwardly off the hands of Day. Back to a 1-point lead for UAM. Schneider in for Steinmeier. Hamilton back to serve. Received by Day. The set for Bonham. She floats it over. Kept going by Fikes. The set to Fikes. It is blocked and could not be handled by Bonham and Jones that time. Now a 2-point lead. It looks like Washita is going to call a timeout. We will take one with them. It is 23-21. Washita looking to come back in this one. We'll be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
What does amazing look like? A new life. A precious gift. A strong heartbeat. Odds defied. Faith in action. And 100 years of all our best. Baptist Health. Keep on amazing.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. UAM leads it by 2 here in set number 4. UAM trying to force a winner-take-all set number 5. 23-21 Cotton Blossoms. Serving will be Hamilton. Waiting on the go-ahead for the referees. Serve received by Day. Set from Faiga over to Day. Base attack is blocked. Back over to Day again with the attack. A good dig by Thornton. Fikes with the attack. Schneider digs it. Over to Day again. Thornton with another dig, almost colliding with Hamilton. And Day with the attack error, can't get it done. Forces set point here for UAM. Washita's got to get 3 straight. Hamilton back to serve once again. Received by Castle, the set. Over to Jones on the backside. And Jones will get the kill off the touch. Point Tigers. 24-22. Still set point for UAM. Bottom back to serve. Tigers have done a very good job tonight stringing points together off of Bonham. They're going to have to do it here to avoid a set number 5. The serve from Bonham. Not as much of a knuckleball. The attack from Fikes. They're going to call an error. Ball handling error on UAM. Makes it a 1-point set. Still set point. The Tigers have got to get this one here. Bonham back to serve again. Knuckleball serve handled by Jones. And Lowe with the attack, and she gets the kill. We're tied at 24. A great job there by Emily Lowe to get that one. Put it at the back of the court after UAM had kind of rushed the net there. And they're going to call a timeout. But I say we just stay here for this one. We just took one. We'll stay here for this. This has been a great job by the Tigers tonight, battling back and not getting down. We've seen it in a few matches before this where they get down by 3 or 4 or 5 and they start to kind of lay down. That has not been the case tonight. This is looks like a brand new Tiger team from what we saw last weekend in the Ready Tiger Classic against Mississippi College and Auburn Montgomery, as well as this past week against Harding. I watched some of that match on Tuesday. I said Tigers looking strong here, showing no quit. It's 24-24. Washita's going to be serving. Bonham's back to serve. Tigers won, I believe, set number 3 off of Bonham. Washita's going to try to do it here. They score 2 in a row, they win. You've got to win by 2 here. So we'll see what the Tigers can pull together and trying to get that first conference win. No matter, I mean, if Washita wins it here, they'll win the match. If not, we'll go to set number 5. Another serve from Bonham. The set from Smalls over to Fike. A good dig by Schneider. Day keeps it alive. Jones with the attack over. Oh, and Day was ready for the fake set on that one. The set over to Day, and Day's going to have to put it over. It's going to be close, and it's not going to fall. Point UAM. Set point for UAM coming up. It's 25-24. That was so close to going over from Day. Smalls back to serve. Smalls has had a few errors tonight. Received by Day. The set from Faiga too low. A good dig by Crichton. The attack from Fike. Faiga with a back set. Castlo puts it over to Day. Crichton gets that one. Smalls with another fake set, but the Tigers were ready. Jones with the attack. It's blocked. Kept going. Castlo with a dig. Faiga over to Day. Thornton gets that one. Smalls with the set to Fike. It's blocked, and Tigers get the point. UAM couldn't handle the block from Lowe and Day. Tied up at 25 here in set number 4. Church in, and Fielder in for the Tigers. Church back to serve. Church has 3 aces on the night. She's been great so far tonight. Received by Brown. Schneider gets that one. The set over to Day. Day with the attack. Thornton handles it. Fike puts it over. Castlo sets it back towards the front. Church with the set to Lowe. Goes off of Smalls. Fike with another attack. Church saves it. Day with the attack from Castlo. It's blocked, but Schneider keeps it alive. Fielder sets it up. It's going to go over. Out of bounds, though. Point for UAM. Back to a 1-point lead. 26-25 Cotton Blossom. Set point for UAM and Caitlin Richburg, the senior from Magnolia, Texas. Serve from Richburg, handled by Castello. Church with the set to Day. Day's attack falls, gets another kill. That's 12 kills for Day tonight. Tied up at 26. Day goes back to serve. It's been EJ all day as she serves. The attack from Brown. Day with the dig. Fake set by Church, but he was ready for that one. The attack from Agnew was in. That one was in. I could see it from up here. That was the right call by the line judge. Set point once again for UAM. Back to service the libero number 5, Taylor Crichton. She'll serve it away. Castlo gets it. Set up by Church over to Steinmeier. Her shot is blocked, but it fell. She gets another kill. 17 for Steinmeier tonight. Lowe checks out for Bonham. They were back tied at 27. Castelo back to serve. Tigers trying to take a lead. They've been able to tie it up but haven't been able to get that lead. The set from Smalls. The attack from Brown is blocked. A great job by Steinmeier and Bonham. The attack from Hamilton kept going by Day. The set to Steinmeier and make it 18 kills and Tigers take a lead. Match point coming up for Ouachita. Castelo back to serve for the Tigers. Handled by Richburg. The set from Smalls. The attack from Brown. Dig by Church. Set from Castelo to Steinmeier. It's been her all night, but it'll go just out of bounds and we're tied back up. I thought Steinmeier was going to have it there. I think Steinmeier wants to get at least another 2 digs to get this double-double. Meanwhile, Day does have a double-double. Just check that as she receives that one. The attack from Fielder is going to be at UAM takes the lead. I just realized that EJ Day has reached a double-double tonight with 12 kills and 13 digs. UAM with a 1-point lead. It's set point for UAM, 29-28. The serve received by Day. Set over to Steinmeier. Her attack is blocked but kept going by Church. Day with the set. Back to Steinmeier again. It's going to be blocked out of bounds. Point Tigers. Tied up at 29. Talk about a back and forth set number 4. UAM trying to stay alive. One Tiger with a double-double as Tammy Faiga gets set to serve. Received by Brown. The set from Smalls. The attack from Agnew. Dug by Castelo. Faiga with the set over to Steinmeier. And she'll get kill number 20 on the night and take a 30-29 lead for Ouachita. 20 kills for Kayla Steinmeier. That has got to be a career high for Steinmeier. Faiga serves. Agnew with the attack. It's dug out by Castelo. Steinmeier with another attack. It is match point here for Tigers. Castelo with a set to Steinmeier. It's blocked, but it stays alive from Castelo. Church has to attack it over. The attack from Agnew again, and it's going to be in, tied at 30. Subs for UAM, Thornton in for Agnew and Fike in for Richburg. Agnew's been the hardest attacker so far tonight for UAM, so her coming out might help the Tigers here with these last couple points. Thornton's back to serve. She's been able to put together a few points back there as well. It's 30-30 here. Steinmeier receives. The attack from Bonham, it's going to be out. UAM gets the point. Set point coming up for the Cotton Blossoms. Thornton serve received by Castelo. Set for Faiga. The attack from Church. Out of bounds. And UAM takes set 4. A thrilling set 4. Tigers had some chances. We couldn't get it done. They're tied up at 2. It will be a 5th winner-take-all set coming up. We will take a quick break and be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, Thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands. Hey, are you trying to kill us both?
What?
Are you aware that on average there are almost 10 texting and driving deaths each day?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful, so don't do it. The text can wait.
Thanks.
Anytime. And now...
Remember, the text can wait.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center. Getting ready for a winner-take-all set number 5. UAM forced this set 5 after winning set number 4, 32-30. Tigers had climbed all the way back from down 5 or 6 at one point, to 4, and had it tied and took it into extra points. Washita has shown no quit tonight, and neither have the Cotton Blossoms. They've been equally matched so far. If you're looking at stats, if you want to talk about leaders, Washita is blowing UAM out of the water with their leaders. UAM's kind of more spread out in their stats. Steinmeier with 20 kills, Day with 12, and Brooke Jones with 10. 3 Tigers in double digits compared to just 1 on UAM, which is Victoria Hamilton with 14. 2 Tigers in double digits with assists. Kellen Church has 31, and Tammy Faiga has 15. Lexi Castro leads everybody in digs with 29. Kellen Church and Carly Bonham tied with service aces at 3 apiece. Emily Lowe hitting .304 so far tonight. Since this is a set number 5, this one will only be going to 15 points. First to 15 and up by 2 wins it. Both teams hitting almost exactly the same. UAM at .112 and Washita at .113. Teams are very similar so far tonight. Tigers leading in blocks 23-15. It's good to see Washita get the block numbers up tonight. They've struggled ever since losing Carly Ferguson to a knee injury. And back to serve for Washita here in set number 5 is Kellen Church. Tied for the lead tonight in service aces. She leads the team with 23 on the season. And she starts off set number 5. The attack from the fight, Castro digs. A set over to Day. Day starts it off with a kill. I want to see the Tigers be aggressive here in set number 5. Let's get out to a lead and let's hold it. Sometimes you see volleyball teams start to lay off a little bit, and sometimes they do that as planned. I want Washita to be aggressive in this one. Church service again. That's going to be hit into the net, and some errors there on the UAM team. Point for Washita, 2-0. Serve there once again received by Thornton. The attack to Duncan. Oh, that's Calhoun. The attack from Day is blocked but kept alive. On the other side, Fikes' attack. A little bit awkward from her, but it's kept going. Fielder with the attack there. Off of Smalls, back to the Washita side. Fielder puts it back and gets the kill. 3-0 Tigers. Great job there by Fielder. Another serve from Church. Seen by Thornton, the attack from Brown, and they'll get a kill. Fielder has a quiet 5 kills tonight and 1 assist. Back to serve is Caitlin Richburg, the senior defensive specialist and setter from Magnolia, Texas. She serves this one away. Received by Day. Agnew gets it, the set back to Brown. Dug out by Caslow. The set over to Day again. Day's attack is blocked. Caslow saves and Fielder puts it over, but it goes out of bounds. Good effort there by the Tigers, but not enough. 3-2 Ouachita here. Richburg back to serve. This has been a fun night of volleyball so far. Let's see if Ouachita can cap it off. An attack there from low kept going. Another attack from Brown. Floater out of bounds. Point Tigers. E.J. Day back to serve. Day has a double-double tonight. 13 kills and 14 digs. The attack from Agnew. Blocked. Put back by Calhoun. Back to a 1-point set. 4-3. Ouachita with the lead as Taylor Crichton goes back to serve, the libero from Willard, Missouri. Received by Day. Church puts it up for Fielder. That's going to be out of bounds. No touch. Point Ouachita. Good this one there by that front row for the Tigers. Low checks out for Bonham as Caslow goes back to serve. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Caslow with the serve, and it's out of bounds. 5-4 Tigers now. Michaela Brown to serve, the sophomore right side hitter from Garland, Texas. Received by Caslow. The set from Church over to Steinmeier. A good dig from Richburg. Agnew's attack is blocked, but nobody's there. Steinmeier lays out for it, gets a hand under, but can't get it up on her side. And we are tied up at 5. Brown to serve once again. She's served. It's her second serve in a row. 5-5 here. Controlled by Day. It's going to be set over. And it looks like Smalls hits the net. Attack error. And that'll go point for Ouachita. They've got a 1-point lead here. Good job there. Good, lucky error there for the Tigers. Fayuga in to serve. Jones also in for Fielder. The attack from Agnew. A good dig there by Fayuga. Steinmeier with the attack. Goes off of Crichton. Pittsburgh puts it over to Agnew again. And Bonham puts it over and keeps it going. Another attack from Agnew. Dug out by Day. Faiga over to Steinmeier. Steinmeier gets kill number 21. The Tigers take a 2-point lead. Steinmeier still sitting at 8 digs, chasing a double-double. She doesn't want to let E.J. Day be the only Tiger with a double-double tonight. Faiga back to serve again, 7-5 Tigers. Received by Brown. The attack from Hamilton is blocked. Brown keeps it going. Agnew's attack goes off of Day. Not much you can do about that one. 7-6 Tigers. Tigers still with a lead. That was a good kill from Jamie Agnew. Agnew, the junior from Mountain City, Texas. Back to serve will be Kinsey Thornton, the junior from Lubbock. Received by Caslow. Faiga sets it up for Steinmeier, who floats it over. It's going to go out of bounds. Too much on that one. Tied up at 7. Other than one set, all these sets tonight have been within 4 points. And this one shows to be no different unless the Tigers can try to pull away. And that one's poked back down by Lee Fike. And UAM takes a lead for the first time here in this set, 8-7. Thornton back to serve once again. Taking a second to wipe up the court here. 8-7 UAM here in set number 5. That's going to go out. A great job by Castelo holding off. Joni Schneider in now to go back to serve. Tigers tied up at 8. Serve from Schneider is good. The attack. Hamilton gets a kill and UAM takes a 1-point lead. Tigers need to settle in here. As Hamilton goes back to serve. The serve from Hamilton, handled by Castelo. The set over to Jones. Jones gets the kill. We're tied back up. The 11th kill for Jones tonight. Bonham to serve. Tigers may able to put a bunch of points together off of Bonham. Here's the attack from Fike. It's blocked. Day keeps it going. The set from Faiga to Day. It falls. Another kill for Day. Make it 14. Bonham back to serve once again. Tiger with a 1-point lead. Like I said, this is set number 5. Playing to 15 here. Winner take all. The serve from Bonham. Low serve, and it falls. Another ace. That's the 4th ace for Bonham tonight, and Tigers with a 2-point lead. A very lucky break there for the Tigers. Bonham serving again. Team getting some instruction from Coach Frizz. Receive from Thornton. Fike with the fake set. Gets them. Tigers have fallen for that so many times tonight. Bonham will come out, but it's still a 1-point lead for Washita, 11-10. Back to serve is number 1, Myers Smalls. Received by Schneider. The set from Faiga to Lowe. Lowe floats it over. A good dig by Thornton. Fike with another attack. Kept going. Lowe puts it back. Popped up. The attack from Calhoun. That's 4 touches. Point Tigers. Back to the 2-point lead for Washita, 12-10. As Faiga comes out, Fielder comes in, Jones comes out, and Church comes in. Church goes back to serve. She's now behind for the lead in service aces. She needs one right here to tie it back up with Bonham. The serve from Church, off of Thornton. The attack there, a good dig from Schneider. Day with the attack. Kept going by Smalls. The set. The attack is blocked, but it'll be out of bounds. Point UAM. Subs for UAM. Fike out for Richburg. Thornton out for Agnew. Agnew, the very hard-hitting outside hitter, in for UAM. Tigers have got to be careful now. They only lead by 1. Are getting close to this one. 12-11 the serve. Good reception by Day. The set over to Fielder. Played by Crichton. The attack from Agnew. Good dig from Schneider. Hit over to Day. And it's going to fall. 2-point lead for Tigers again, 13-11 as Day picks up her 15th kill of the night. And Day's back to serve. She's got a double-double with 14 kills. 15 kills and 16 digs tonight. It's been all day, all day. Agnew puts it over. Fielder gets it. The setup for Lowe. It's blocked, but Day keeps it alive. Steinmeier with the attack. Gotten by Richburg. The set from Smalls. The attack from Agnew is blocked again. The setup for Brown. Castelo digs it out. Steinmeier sets it up. And Castelo puts it over to keep it going. The set to Agnew. Good dig there by Church. Steinmeier floats it over. Just out of bounds. 13-12. Tigers with the lead, though. Back to serve is the libero, number 5, Taylor Crichton. 13-12, Ouachita. Crichton service up. Low serve, received by Day. Set from Church, over to Fielder, her attack. Good dig by Smalls on that one. Over to Brown for the attack. Off of Day, Church gets it up. It's saved by Church. Caslow puts it over. Smalls sets it up for Agnew. Another great save by Church, but the Tigers can't get to it. Tied up at 13 here in set number 5. Talk about some exciting volleyball. They're going to take a timeout, and so will we. It is 13-13 in a winner-take-all set 5. Be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
What does amazing look like? A century of inspiration. 180 pounds healthier. 5 steps forward. Countless miracles. 1 faithful mission. And 100 years of all our best. Baptist Health. Keep on amazing.
And welcome back to Sturgis Physical Education Center here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. We are in a winner-take-all set number 5, and we are tied up at 13. A very important timeout here for both of these teams. Tigers have gotten out to a 2-point lead. UAM's has had a lead this set. So it comes down to this. Tigers looking to get their first GAC conference. This has been a 2-hour and 17-minute match so far. Because the second set, or the fourth set, went into extra 32-30 that UAM won to force this set as Crichton's back to serve once again. 13-13, Crichton serve. Received by Caslow. Set up for Lowe. Lowe's shot is blocked. Oh no! There was an error on UAM, point Ouachita. I thought Lowe's shot had been blocked back into their side. They're going to call a kill for Lowe. Caslow back to serve. Received by Agnew. The set over to Agnew. Blocked. Caslow saves it. Church puts it back. Steinmeier puts it over. Out of bounds, and we're tied again. We're going to have extra points once again as it's tied at 14. Michaela Brown back to serve. Brown struggled a little bit tonight. At least it's serving. They're going to have a sub here. That is Amanda Toyota into serve. Received by Steinmeier. The set from Church to Steinmeier. Floats and she'll get the kill, making 22. Tigers with a 1-point lead. Fielder out for Faiga. Jones in for Church. Faiga in to serve. Match point for the Tigers. Faiga to serve. Received by Toyota. The set from Smalls over to Agnew. Caslow gets it. The set from Faiga over to Steinmeier. And who else to get the kill? Steinmeier gets it. Tigers win! What a match! Steinmeier with 23 kills gets the final one to win set number 5, 16-14. And Tigers win it in 5 sets over the Cotton Blossoms. What a match. By far the best volleyball match I've gotten to call while here at Ouachita Baptist. A fantastic showing by these Tigers, and you got to give credit to the Cotton Blossoms. They played hard all night. Just came up a little bit short. Tigers able to prevail in the end. Tigers get their first GAC win of the season. A fantastic job by this Ouachita Tiger team, led by head coach Allison Kaiser-Frizzell and Frizzell Kaiser. And the new assistant coach, Daryl Davis. A fantastic game tonight. UAM won set number 1, 25-23. Ouachita bounced back with a dominating 25-15 win in set number 2. Ouachita followed that up with a 25-21 win in set 3, but UAM forced set number 5 after a 32-30 win in set 4. Ouachita won set 5, 16-14. A fantastic job by this Tiger team. Give you some leaders for this Tiger team before we go away. For kills, Kayla Steinmeier led the way with 23 kills. E.J. Day with 15 and Brooke Jones with 11. Day also picked up a double-double with 18 digs to go along with those 15 kills. Church led the way in assists with 34. The next closest was Caitlin Duncan of UAM with 22. Smalls also had 22 for UAM. Faiga had 19 for the Tigers. 2 Tigers had 4 service aces tonight. Kellen Church and Carly Bonham both with 4 service aces tonight for Washita. A fantastic showing for both of those. Castro led the way with 35 digs. That is going to more than likely cement her place for another week at number 1 in the GAC in digs and digs per set. Steinmeier led the way in points tonight with 24.5. A fantastic game tonight. And so Tigers get their first GAC match of the season. Tigers ended up hitting 133 on the night compared to UAM's 113. Also had 24 total blocks on the night compared to UAM's 15. Also racked up 67 kills, 62 assists, and 103 total digs for the Tigers tonight. 7 total service aces for Washita. A fantastic showing by the night. And selfishly, I was glad with this win. This was the 100th broadcast I've got to do play-by-play for, and I get to get that one with a big win for the Tigers as they get in the win column in the GAC for the first time this season. Tigers improved to 5-9 on the season and 1-2 in GAC play. UAM falls to 7-7 overall. Oh, sorry, 6-8 overall, and 1-2 in conference play. So we'll be tied with UAM now. But a fantastic night. Once again, Washita wins this one in 5. I've been Matthew Branch. The crew has been great tonight. On camera 1 up here, we have Emily Babb. Downstairs on camera 2, we have Chris Gay. In the trailer, we have Katie Tosh directing, as well as Chris Babb running graphics and helping out in the trailer. It's been a fantastic night. I've been Matthew Branch. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next time. It will be volleyball next Tuesday back here at Sturgis Physical Education Center. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching the Washita